What's happening? You already know who it is. It's your boy WallStShooter, and I'm checking in for the gang. Earners, what's good? Hey, it's top of the morning or top of the week to you. We're gonna keep it pushing, man. We ain't even gonna restart this, man. Top of the week to you, man. It's Monday. It's Monday. I can't even talk, y'all. It's Monday, and the stock market saw some relief today, which I kind of talked about on Twitter and IG. Just so many days of negativity in the sense of selling pressure, like 7 weeks total, right? And we'll look at the stock chart in a minute, but I really want to talk about crypto. But we saw some relief today. It's always good. It's October. But in a crypto sense, it's Moontober, right? October, usually crypto does great. But we've been in this bullish sell-off since January. Bullish, bearish sell-off since January. I really can't talk today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to get it together, guys. We've been in this bullish sentiment since January, selling off massively. But we were able to get a little relief today. And as you can see on this daily chart right here, this is Ethereum. And it had a decent 4% move today. But, you know, I want to talk about the overall market. I want to talk about the big dogs, Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. We're going to look at Bitcoin first, man. I mean, it is what it is, man. We've been selling off since we hit these all-time highs right here back in November. We've been selling off ever since then. Them all-time highs was roughly about 67, 68, depending on what chart you're looking at, depending on if you're looking on 𝐾𝐿coin, Binance, whatever the case may be. Roughly, I'm going to say $67,000 per coin. And we've been selling off, and it's been a hell of a ride down, right? If you're in the stock market and been capitalizing on these sell-offs, then you're probably selling options or puts. You've probably been doing good, getting money. I know me and my Discord been loving the sell-off because we're going to get it regardless direction it goes, baby. But now, we're talking about crypto, man. And I just want to kind of talk to you guys. I'm going to try to make this short and sweet to the point. You can see here, man, we got these bear flags that was produced since all-time high. We got one here, the second one here, a third one here. We have a major supply zone cooking up. We also have our trend resistance line as well too. Bitcoin look like we about to squeeze. Look like we're squeezing. We're squeezing. And we've been bouncing off this demand line as well to this demand zone for quite some time. So it's a lot going on. I know if you've never looked at a chart before and you're just seeing a bunch of lines, I'm gonna break it down to you. Again, we have these bear flags here. We've been selling off since all-time high right above here. And now we have this green zone right here, which is my demand zone. If you follow me, then you know I always put my demand zones in green. Where did I get this green zone from? I got it from right here from December 2020. When we started the rally, we started the push. We were cooking from between, what was it, 17, say 19,000 per coin, and we pushed all the way up to about 64.8 a coin. Had a pullback, found support, and pushed up to 69, right? And since then we've been pulling back. And now if I was to retrace this whole move, we're pretty much back to retracement of where we at. Now, overall, the market has been very bearish, right? The world, the economy is all jacked up. Stock market is down. There's a lot of fear and uncertainty in the markets. People are taking their money out. Gas prices are high. The price of eggs and bacon and milk and all that stuff is high. Unemployment is, it's a lot going on, right? Timestamp it. This is October 3rd, 2022. So if you ever watch this in 5 years from now, just know the world was pretty much on its knees at this point. Now, was it a depression? Definitely not. Was it a recession? They're not saying it. I am telling you, in my personal opinion, I believe we're in phase 3 or 4 of the recession. I know we got a lot of stuff coming up as far as the midterm elections. Biden and his boys don't want, Biden and his team don't want that R word put onto their campaign, which is understood, and they're not saying it. But if you look at the prices around you, come on now, let's keep it a buck, right? I digress. Anyway, so we're currently been bouncing around, playing around in this little demand zone here. We've been first touched this demand zone, I want to say we're between June of this year. And we just pretty much kind of like consolidated. We got it a nice bounce off and pump from that demand zone all the way up to about 25K, which was the pivot high. And we just pushed right back down into the demand zone back in September. Tried to spike out and see that we got rejected right here on our trend line. What this did was create this massive sell-off, which now we have this supply zone area. So we're teeter-tottering in between demand and supply. We have a trend line that can provide some rejection or resistance as well too. And we're still under my yellow SMA, which is my 50-day, right? So it's a lot going on. I know Bitcoin is at a perfect squeeze right now. And if we reject any of these obstacles, we can definitely push below this 19.8. I'm still standing on what I said. And I still believe anywhere between $12,000 and $14,000 Bitcoin. Actually, I think I even said 10 to 12 when I posted it on Twitter. Let me fact check myself real quick. I'm gonna go to IG because I posted it on there. And just to be fair and keep myself honest and accountable, you guys know I don't really like doing predictions or anything like that, because anything can happen. But I just basing it off of what's going on in the market, what the sentiment is, and all of these big rejections in front of us. Yeah, I found a tweet here: 12K, 13K Bitcoin, $900 Ethereum. So I'm still standing on that business. I'm not getting excited. We got to get past this trend line. We got to get by the 50. This purple line equals the 100-day, which all you can see my yellow line is. Let me make this a little bit more easier for y'all to see. Give me a second. This yellow line is right on the bottom of this supply zone, and my purple line, which is my 100 SMA, is right at the top as resistance. So we gotta push through there, and we gotta start breaking above some good structure here, and then we got the 200, man. So there's a lot going on. I'm not getting excited. I know we had some relief come in. In my personal opinion, you know, if you want to go and buy Bitcoin now, it wouldn't be bad, right? Why I say that? Because if we look at the nice crypto bubbles, look at my crypto bubbles. We look at the crypto bubbles, Bitcoin on the year is still down 64%. It's not a bad discount, guys. You know, if you walk in a Foot Locker, they had all the Yeezys or Jordans, all of them, right? Collabs, everything on sale for 64% off. Hey, if you're a shoe head or just somebody who want a certain pair of shoe and saw that deal, it's not a bad, right? Would you jump on it? Would you wait and be like, oh, let me see if it's going to come down to 80%, 90%? I'll wait. I mean, I don't know too many people that would turn down an iPhone or anything that they really want in a 64% off. What I'm saying is Bitcoin's still at a good price. I'm also saying is if you do buy it, don't throw the whole wad. Dollar cost average. I talk about that a lot. Dollar cost average into the play. If you don't know what dollar cost average is, please go check out one of my videos on YouTube. I have several that talk about dollar cost average and how the dollar cost average into plays. Go check it out before you just throw the whole wad into the play. All right, so that's Bitcoin. We see the obstacles. We got a trend line. We got overall market sentiment play. We got the economy in play. We got supply zones in play. We got SMAs in the play. It's a lot going on, y'all. I'm not saying don't be happy. I'm not saying it can't just break through here. Hell, you know how crypto is. We can have an 80% swing out the blue, right? Just be cautious. Be cautious. Be careful. Invest smartly. Don't throw all your money into the play. Don't get FOMO. Just relax. Breathe. Okay? Breathe. Most important thing is to breathe and just be calm and invest smartly. All right, cool. Let's look at ETH. ETH, pretty much on the same type of vibe as Bitcoin, right? I mean, both hit all-time highs around the same time back in November. ETH hit about almost 5K. Still got this nice little trend line here. Let me pull my, let's put that down some. Let's put that trend line down some. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, about 5K. Since then, been selling off massively. No secret. We have a supply zone here from July 14th, where we had a nice, good run up from there. I mean, let's take on that run. From that demand zone, excuse me. That was a nice 97% run up, right? Crazy. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to pause it real quick. So that was over 100% run. We're going to call it from July all the way up to August. Incredible run up. So that created a nice little demand zone right here. And we pretty much bounced. And now we're looking like we had some pullback, bear flag, nice flagpole, consolidating right now in between 13 and I'll say 14,000, right? At this point, any direction, right? Anytime you get in consolidation, just the price action can squeeze and decide to go up, or it can come down, right? Overall, the confirmation of this bear flag that we're creating right now would be a play down to the downside, and maybe we retest these lows. Reason why I mentioned that $800 to $900, because these lows this is a previous low, and we also had and it was some consolidation here. Right, you see this massive flagpole consolidate. We had a fake breakout twice, got back into the channel, traded in the channel, and then we pumped out of the channel, right? So when we had that fake breakout, this was about $800 to $900 per coin right here. So as we're currently holding a support of 13,000, if we break 13,000, we're gonna fall into this 1,900 range. If we can't hold that and retest these lows, that's where I get the 800 to 900 and start, right? So if we break this, we definitely going to fall into the zone, right? If you just kind of look at it, both the bear flag here, nice sell-off. What was that sell-off? Let's look at how much that sell-off was. I'm getting another call, guys. 34% sell-off, right? Can we do another 34%? If we do another 34%, where does that take us? That's 30 right there. 35, 34. Boom. That puts us anywhere between 700 a coin for Ethereum. So something to think about, right? We got this demand zone here, support, decent structure from this. So if we play there, bounce out of this and play down there and bounce, it's not bad. We also have this trend line where you can see we rejected this trend line. We also have a supply zone here previous from June where we tried to break, fake breakout, broke back down to the south, retest and reject it and shot us all the way back down. So we got a lot of obstacles for ETH as well. Is it a time to buy ETH? Again, let's go to the bubble chart. Let's go look at it, right? Ethereum on number 2, down 62%. Right, 63% on the year. You have to ask yourself, is that a good enough discount for you to start buying Ethereum, right? I've been buying about $200 to $300 of ETH every other week. And then when we get into that 800-900, then I'm going to start buying whole coins. That's my game plan. I still want to buy ETH just in case this shit bouncing just takes off to the moon. So I want to make sure I keep putting money into ETH, but I'm not throwing the whole wad. What am I doing? I'm dollar cost averaging. I know it's a little dangerous doing so here in the consolidation, but I'm always looking at the big pictures that I'm getting it for 60 something dollars. I'm getting it for 62% dollars. 62% off. I can't talk. 62%, 63% off. So I'm okay throwing a little bit here and there, right? I'm not throwing a lot of it at one time. I'm throwing a little bit here and there just in case we break all these resistance that's in front of us. We are still traveling below the purple and yellow and red lines. My purple line is my 100 EMA or SMA. My yellow line is my 50, and we're still well below the 200, right? And we haven't got close to the 200 since April. The last time we even smelled the 200. So right now we got rejection. We sold off massively. What was this sell off as far as percentage? 74% since we got rejected off the 2. And then we had a nice decent run from the 2 back to the resistance. I mean, back to the trend line, which was not bad, over 129%, right? So we're pulling back. We're pulling back towards it. If we can't get above it, we're going to reject. And, you know, things are going to get really interesting. I'm here for it all regardless, right? So that's just a little outlook. On Bitcoin, Ethereum. Again, I'm not telling you guys to buy, sell, or hold. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing, and you decide to follow my path, then okay, that's on you. But I'm just giving you suggestions on how you can play it, right? At the end of the day, we want to be smart. We don't want to throw the I will tell you this, and this is, again, not financial advice, but I'm telling you this. Don't throw all your money in it at one time. Like, be patient. Be a patient investor. Be a smart investor. You know, take your time. All right, let's look at some bangers that we rock with and just look at their charts, man. Cardano, I don't have no lines on it. I just deleted all the lines earlier. I mean, we still off a sell-off mode right now. A lot of good news coming out on Cardano, ADA. A lot of good news on it. A lot of price predictions per usual. You know, there's a $10 price position I saw on coin on Block Twitter on an article on ADA about a $10 if they were able to start pumping in this Moontober or even when the bull market recovers. I'm here for it. I'm at a nice size position in ADA. We can look at the crypto bubbles and kind of check out Cardano. Cardano's 80% off down on the year. It's not a bad discount, y'all. Not a bad discount if you're looking to get into Cardano. Well, some bangers that we mess with. And I'm not going to go through this whole list. I'm just going to touch on a few. XRP. Look at XRP. Even though it's hella down, like everything else, look at this week. Look at this from September 17th to the 24th, man. Just 7 days of just pop, 75%. Sheesh. That's beautiful to see with XRP. If you're not familiar with XRP, Ripple Labs been going through a big case with the SEC, and for this to kind of pop like it did for 7 days, and we're creating a nice little downward channel. If we can complete this and break above this pivot high, then we'll get a confirmation of a bull flag, and this thing can really start pushing, right? I'd love to see Cardano start retesting these all-time highs, which is roughly about what, $3. Let's look at the week. Let's look at the week. All right, so we looking at, that's not right. There we go. There we go. Roughly about $3.30 all-time highs. So yeah, I would love to see that and definitely push past that. That would be freaking awesome. I hold a nice bag of XRP. Actually bought some over the weekend. I caught the nice little dip. And yeah, man, we're here for it. We're here for all of it. Let's get back off of here. There we go. Yeah, caught a nice little dip right here on the 28th, and I bought some on this candle here, the 2nd. And just, you know, always gonna buy XRP, man. I'm a firm believer and true fan of XRP, so I'm gonna stay gonna buy XRP. So yeah, we got this nice little let me draw that out for y'all. We got this nice little, right? Could be a bull flag, right? If we get a breakout and push past this pivot, that's something sweet to see, right? If not, if we continue to push back and retrace, if we retrace from these lows, back from these pivot lows back down here, you know, there's a possibility as well too. If we look at it from a Fibonacci standpoint, right? We're currently at the 50% line of the Fibonacci, right? So we could bounce and push push between the 61 and 78, or we can lose it all and push back to the 38 and 23. Hell, this thing can actually retrace all the way back to 32 cent. You know, anything's possible. Anything's possible. Let's look at Solana. Solana right now is consolidating, as you can see. We got some good consolidation going on here. We got a supply zone from August, massive supply zone. We haven't retested it. We pulled back towards it, rejected, and we're building up some nice structure here. We rejected this structure here, right? Here, let me chart that so y'all can see what I'm talking about. All right, we had a nice little structure right here, right? We tried to break through, had a fake out, and came right back down. So now we're just consolidating, hanging out. See if we can push up. We got some nice structure between this here, between $35.06, 60 cents. We can push through that. Even these pivot highs, we still got this big boy resistance of a supply area here. What else could happen? We can reject. We're currently approaching the 50-day SMA. We could reject it, pushes all the way back down to 25. I'm here for 25.9 for Solana. Definitely will be picking up more of that. I got a nice size position. I definitely want to add more to that. Solana is currently down 79% on the year. What else, guys? What else we want to look at real quick? Crow. Got a nice bag of Crow. Crow has some good pump the last couple of days here on the 22nd and the 23rd. And since then, rejected the 50 and the 100. And we got a 50-100 cross. Means nothing right now, but, you know, we're starting to reject and push back. We've lost about, since that high, about 13%. Overall, I mean, Crow is pretty much in line with the rest of the market. They're not really doing anything out of the ordinary besides these two pumps here. If you was to look at it from a bigger picture, Crow is down 40% on the year. And I'll do two more. Avalanche, another fan favorite, same sentiment. Charts look the same, right, people? Pretty much the market is looking the same. Same old. 50 and the 100 here crossed up. We got another supply zone that was created that I need to update, and I'll do so now while I got y'all here. Right, where did I get this supply zone? Right, we had this structure, had this breakout. We had this massive sell-off, big institutional money. Anytime you had these big violent moves, volatile moves, that's big boy money. That's a supply area, meaning sellers did not like this area and they decided to sell off and take profits. And then it pretty much pushed us back out of this structure right past these this new structure between $18 and $15. So now we're pretty much trading into this previous structure zone here back in June and July. And we couldn't break none of these previous supply areas. So we created a new supply and we could push past this 15. We had a breakout at the 15 previously back in June 17th, 18th and 19th, and could retest the 1390. Is 1390 a great buy? Abso-freaking-lutely. For Avalanche. I cannot talk today, guys. That's a great buy. On the year, we're looking at 72% discount. And we'll look at, let's check out, let's look at Chainlink. Chainlink, again, had a massive sell-off here between $9 and $10. Massive sell-off after we had a nice demand zone run up between 6 and 670. Had a nice little buyer stepped in, start pumping this thing out. We retested, held, entered, could not break this pivot high or this high, could not break it, created more so a sell-off. Seller stepped in and pushed this thing all the way back down into the demand zone. But to be on the fair side, we have not broken this demand zone. Like you can see here, it held. We bounced out, retested, bounced, pulled back, tested again, bounced. And we're currently right here sitting above. We're right at the 100 and the 50 right now, right? Touching. one interesting thing about this is that the 200 is in the previous supply. And if we were to kind of look at this from a price point section, which is going to also give us a percentage, to get to the 200, we're looking at 22% gain. To get out of that previous supply zone, Chainlink will have to do at least 30.5% just to get to the top. Anything, obviously 40% would take us above it, and possibly, I don't know, maybe start pushing us in a new area, and a new, maybe start a new bull run or something like that. But the market sentiment is very important. Look at all this sell off here. Like, Chainlink would need to get like up into this 1820 for me to really get excited to see if we'll start creating highs. And on top of it, the market needs to switch. Overall, we've been consolidating from May of this year to now. Like, if I was to pull this all the way out, which I will, let me pull it all the way out for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Right? You see these major supply zones? There's 3 of them. Right here, and then right here. If you look from here to here, top to bottom, we consolidated. We haven't picked a direction. We haven't broke these areas on either direction, up or down. So we're consolidating, we're chilling. So is it a good time to buy Chainlink? If you believe in a project, sure. What is the current discount price? 73%. See, the market's red, y'all. Crypto bubbles. Make sure you bookmark this, man, so you can kind of see everything, man. It gives you just a nice little bubble. You're able to add your favorites, meaning you can put your portfolio here, kind of see what your coins are doing. Right now it's bloody season. Getting slaughtered house over here. It's good to see Helium is up. Matic's been doing great. Let's look at Matic chart real quick. I'll do that. That'll be my last one. If you've been paying attention, you can see I got some new stuff on my watch list. But let's look at Matic real quick. Did I take Matic off? There's no way. There we go. Matic, as you can see, since these lows of 31 cent, created this nice trading channel above, and they're sitting right above the 100, connecting to the 50. But look how close we're at the 200. Ever since we got that news about Disney partnership and some other partnerships, Matic's been going crazy, right? And we've been stacking Matic for a minute. So good to see that Matic is rolling. We are dipping a little. We dipped a little bit underneath the 100 SMA, but we're now approaching that 50. If we can get above this 50, that'd be swell. But we got the big dog 200 SMA right here. If we reject that, man, and we really don't have a lot of structure. I mean, we have structure here between 60 and 50%. Anything else, man, we're back at 30-something%, man. So we'll have to see about Matic. Is it a good time to buy Matic? Again, it's so that's something that you're just gonna have to, it's a judgment call. Overall, Matic or Polygon is down 38%. That's really good. It's really good to be down 38%. While everything else is getting killed, like 90s and the 70, to be down 38% is not bad. Who's up? Sandbox is up 4% on the year. Shout out to Sandbox. LV is down 75. The graph is down 86. Who else? Anybody else is up? No, flat. Obviously, they're stable coins. They're flat. So yeah, man, I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys about the overall crypto market. Give my take. I mean, the fear and greed index is at extreme fear 24. Yeah, that's my take on it. Also, if you haven't or don't know already, I got a ebook. The ebook is out. You can get it on Gumroad. It is my first ebook, How to Crypto ebook plus a video guide. What does that mean? That means you not only do you get an 18-page ebook, you also get the video guide of me breaking down each page, each chapter of the ebook, and also giving you some exclusive content behind the scenes, talking about how dollar cost averaging go, how to set up your watch list, different resource sites that I mentioned in the ebook. I'll take you there so you can see it visually. I give you some more pro tips as well too. Again, secret crypto portfolio techniques, how to protect your crypto. I take you to the ledger, talk about ledger a lot, take you to the official site where you can get the official site, because we only buy ledgers from the official sites, and just a lot more, man. I had this thing on a different site selling it. I think I'm gonna stick with Gumroad because I like the fact that once you purchase it, you can download this from Gumroad, and you can get the video and you can download it, but you can also read the book from Gumroad, or you can send it to your Kindle, or you can watch the video from Gumroad. So, and it's yours forever, right? You created an account, you can access it to any computer or whatever the case may be. All my publication will be on Gumroad. I have 2 more books that are complete and I'm going to be releasing, but I'm going to work this one out, how to crypto, invest in a cryptocurrency made easy. You know, support it if you want to. If you do, let me know. Give me some feedback. Let me know how you like it or don't like it. And so I want to make part 2 of this where I get more in depth. I can take that feedback and get back into the lab and just make it a better overall book. Ebook for you guys. So yeah, if you get opportunity, come check it out. How to Crypto Guide. The link is going to be in the bio of this YouTube description, and it's in all my bios and my social media platforms as well. That's TikTok, Twitter, IG, Facebook, you know, WallStShooter. I'm everywhere, every social media platform. You'll be able to go ahead and download that. So I appreciate y'all support if you pick it up. So yeah, guys, I appreciate it, man. If I earned your like with all this information, please like the video, subscribe, click the notification bell. I'm setting a schedule when I'm dropping content. I was going to try to do this content every day. I just don't have the time, y'all. I'm just going to be 100% honest with y'all. So I'm looking at dropping content on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm still trading stocks. I'm still going to be doing trading recaps. If you want to see my trading recaps on stocks, check my IG reels and my TikToks and my YouTube shorts. It's a lot easier getting those videos there, a lot quicker, and they're a lot quicker, straight to the point, not these long videos that I post on YouTube. So check those out there. Thanks for the support. I appreciate y'all. This is your boy WallStShooter, and as always, this is not financial advice. Peace. Love.